Hey guys, welcome.
Sorry.
Yo.
No, you don't need to keep pressing
Okay,
it.
fine.
So dumb.
Hey guys, we're the Pierre twins.
And we're back with another video.
So in this video, we're doing something a little bit different. Most people who know us know that we love anime. And if you don't know what anime is, then you're missing out. And you need to find out what it is. You can explain it.
No, I've been talking for like 5. You only said one. All you said was anime is just something different.
For those of you who don't know what anime is, it's a Japanese animated film or show. Mostly in shows. That's just the vague, boring way of explaining it. But yeah, that's the gist of it, basically. Yeah. Today we're going to be reviewing some of the anime that we've watched. It's not all of them, but it's just a few of them that we decided to pick for this video. I'm not rating it out of all the animes in the world. Just out of the ones we've done right now. So let's get onto the video. Okay, so the first anime is kind of new. And a lot of people know it because it's like the baby of like the Shonen Jump anime. The first anime is My Hero Academia. Okay, first of all, this whole show is not realistic. Like most animes are not realistic. That's true. Okay, so they go to the school and all the students have, well, everyone in the whole city has superpowers or quirks. They have different abilities that make them special and there's different schools for them. But the main school is, what's the name of the school? Who cares? It's just a famous school that everybody goes to and you're like top tier if you go there or whatever. The school basically trains you into becoming a hero. So this kid, he wants to be a superhero but he has no powers. And then he meets this guy and he gets powers and then he ends up at the school. And yeah, and he becomes a super, like, good superhero. What? Then he becomes a really good superhero and he meets a lot of friends and yeah, that's the gist of it. So we're gonna rate this one from 1 to 10. What do you rate it? I'll rate it a 9. Maybe a 8.5 because it's good. Yeah. I would rate it 8.5. I don't know. I just want to rate it 8.5. Also because the storyline is really good. Most of the main characters are usually confident in anime. But for him, like, you kind of feel sympathy for him in the beginning, but then when you see how he progresses as you keep watching, it's kind of interesting and you become attached to all the characters and how they grow with their powers. And yeah. The second one is Haikyu. It's basically a volleyball show. Yes, it may seem like, okay, it's boring, but I like all the characters because they're so fun and I'll give this a 7. I would rate it a 7. The next one's Naruto. I'm just gonna give it 10 out of 10. This show came out like a while ago, and even though there's a lot of episodes, if you were to watch it when you were younger, you would keep watching it and you're growing up with him, and they teach you life lessons in there. Also the fact that literally there's a lot of people who don't even watch anime and they know what Naruto is. That's how popular it is. This next one is Boruto. A lot of people who are Naruto fans definitely know about this one. And we had a love-hate relationship for this show. Yeah. For a long time. Yeah, we love Naruto. And Boruto was kind of... he was something. He was something. But as you progress, you see that it's not as bad as you thought it was. Exactly. As we thought it was. Initially, I thought it was going to be so bad. Because I was like, if you're making this show to make a sequel basically off of Naruto, all the Naruto fans want to see Naruto. We don't want to see this kid who's so bratty and so annoying. But yeah, in the beginning he was like really annoying, to be honest. I really didn't want to continue, but I was like, I want to see Naruto and all the other characters. I'm gonna rate it like a 9. Yeah, I'd give 8.5. I'll give it 8.5 or 9. The next one is Food Wars. If you want to watch Food Wars, just don't watch it on an empty stomach. That's all I gotta tell you, because all the food they cook in that show is so good. Like, oh, by the way, it's a cooking show. Kind of. They use action to make it more interesting rather than just them cooking food and then that's it. It's more interesting than just cooking, trust me. So I'm just gonna rate this 6.5. I rate this. I rate it a 7 or 6.5. Next one is Attack on Titan. There's this thing that people think about anime. Like, you look at it from a glance and it looks like a cartoon. Yeah, but it's not.
That's true.
Because cartoons are only for kids. Anime is not only for kids, guys. Trust me. It's not. Because there are some dark stuff down there sometimes. Anyways, so Attack on Titan is kind of dark. It's basically about 3 kids, Eren, Mikasa, and Armin. They live in this town with humans, just human, regular people, average people. They have an army, and that army is they go and they fight titans, which look like humans, but they're not because they eat humans. They're just like really tall, human-looking people who eat humans. Yeah, it's kind of gruesome, a lot of blood and stuff. I rate this show. It's pretty good. The storyline is pretty good. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's good. I watched it. So I would rate it an 8. I would rate it a 7. Okay. Only because I didn't like the ending of the latest season. That's it. Okay. The next one is Your Lie in April. If you have Netflix, you can find this one on Netflix. It's not action-packed, like, at all. It's more for people who like a nice, calm, not really romantic, just like heartwarming. So it's basically about this kid who was really good at piano, and then he stopped playing piano because of some tragic event that happened in this, no spoilers. He has some PTSD, and he didn't play piano for a while until he meets this girl who plays violin. And as musicians, I play violin, if you didn't know, and she plays viola. Yeah. So I saw this and I was like, I have to watch it.
Of course.
I have to see. So I watched it and I was disappointed.
That's all I gotta say.
Music wise, it wasn't bad. Like, it was pretty accurate. Yeah. But the show, it's kind of boring for me, but yeah, it's kind of boring. If you like that stuff, you can watch it. I would rate it a 5. Sorry, I was being very mean, but that's just me. That's just like, you might won't like it. I know people who like the show, so I would I would rate it a 5.5.
0.5?
5.5.
Oh, okay.
It's like, dang, I'm not that mean. The next one is Ouran High School. We saw this a while ago. Like, I feel like it's more for laughs and silliness. There's like this private school, and this girl, she ends up going into this club room, and mind you, she has really short hair that people mistook her for a guy, and she ended up in this club room filled with only guy members. They're like the host club because they're the popular guys, and like they just host like parties and stuff. I would rate it a 4.5. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it again. That's all I'm saying. Okay, this is a good one. The Promised Neverland. It's very new. Just came out like last year? Last year?
I think so.
Yeah, it came last year. Yes, it did. Last year. So it came out last year. It's about these orphans, and I don't want to spoil it. It's these orphans, and you could tell there's something dark about it. Obviously, because anime is never straightforward. They always have to have some underlying meaning. So they're orphans, and they're trying to complete some mission. Not trying to spoil it. They're trying to do something.
Spoilers. That show is so good. You don't know what's coming next, and I love animes like that because it makes you want to keep watching. But I rate it a 10.
Yeah,
10.
I guess I'll rate it 10.
For sure.
So the last anime is Future Diary. Future Diary is this kid, and there's a diary in his phone. There's other people in this place that also have diaries on their phone, but it's not just a regular diary like, you know, write your own stuff. It's like they're in a game. Their diary tells them specific things. Like his diary tells him the future of like what's going to happen. And then he meets this girl who's obsessed with him. Like,
really
obsessed.
Is.
Yeah, she really is. Each diary does specific stuff. In this game, they're supposed to assassinate everyone until you're the last person standing. So, what do you want to rate it? Well, all I know is that show was great.
It was kind of twisted. The ending
Yeah,
was
it was-
unexpected. It makes your brain hurt. I would rate this one 9 then. Well, that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah,
Bye.
Bye.